Hey y'all, I am in my little garden room today and I'm gonna give you a little tour in a minute, but I have no tea today. I have no collagen. It's been a big day because I got some deliveries in and then I got distracted and I started putting my little seed starting section together in this long hair. So, but before I did that, I want to tell you some of the few things I learned in my, look at this hair, in my coaching today. It actually wasn't a coaching day, but I went back and was listening to one that I wanted to listen to again, and it's just so good. But anyway, today I wrote down that I can do big things. It just depends on my drive. But sometimes my drive gets messed up by my emotions. And when that happens, I give excuses and I use my past stories to shut me down. And we have to move past these emotions because the emotions come and go. Our thoughts come and go, and emotions are always tied to a thought. We always think something. So like me wanting to move forward, what's holding me back? Where am I stuck? I'm stuck because of fear. And the emotion tied to that, well, that is the emotion, fear. But the thought that's tied to that is, I'm not good enough anymore. I don't have what it takes to do it again. And we can't run our lives with these emotions. We have to move forward or we'll never make a decision. We'll just never make a decision. We'll be stuck there. And stuck emotions cause you to choose suffering over success. I didn't like hearing that. So let me see what else I learned. I got to turn the page. Oh, this was so good. We can't let the days keep going by being stuck. We got to do something. And there's plenty of education out there to help us move out of our stuckness. So I chose to hire a coach. Maybe you just need to have tea with a friend and say, hey, can you help me process this and talk about it? Because when you're stuck, there's usually an emotion tied to it. And that emotion always has a thought behind it. And sometimes you might feel stuck, but you're not really stuck. You just need to process a little bit just to help you snap and see what it is that is getting you stuck. So anyway, I think that's the end. Oh, except she challenged us to be, true and real friends and ask the hard questions sometimes. When you see someone stuck, ask, like, what are you feeling in this? What do you think is what's keeping you stuck? Ask some questions. So anyway, that is my little bit of coaching. It's so much more though. It's crazy what I'm learning, and I'm so thankful that I took the plunge and I did it. And yeah, so let's get to the fun stuff. So you can hear my irrigation tower just kicked on. Maybe you can hear that. Let me turn. I've shown you on my tower before, but look how full and lush it is. It's just been such a joy. I'm so grateful for the gift of this. We use this every day, and this is some red lettuce here. We have some broccoli, Chinese broccoli. Of course, we have kale, lots of kale. What else is in here? We've got some bok choy. That one's almost gone. I got to start another one. There's some arugula in here. It's just been a joy. And so you can see I got a new one starting there, and I got a couple empty ones. And so I just, I'm constantly restarting and replenishing, and it has just been I don't know, it just makes me so happy. Okay, so this is a tiny little room. I'm not quite sure what this room is in our house. It has a sink here, but I have a shelf here because I just don't have any room. But I think the lady before who lived here used this as her dog washing room. It has a door to the outside, and one day, if we ever put in a pool, we'll make this a bathroom because it's not very big, but it's off our kitchen, and it'll make a great bathroom, especially with the water already here. But for now, since I don't have a greenhouse, it is my grow station area. So last week we put in this new shelf. I had this tiny, tiny little shelf last year. It was so frustrating. I could only put one of these trays on each shelf, and I only had room for 3 of them. And somehow I still knocked it out of the park in the garden, and I was so grateful. So can you imagine what this year is going to be? So I have these great lights. I'm sure my neighbors think I'm growing something illegal in here, but these are my grow lights, and I have them on, let's see, this is a little different grow light system up here. I need to get another extension cord, but this shelf will hold plants that are a little bit older, and they don't have to have the heat mats, and they don't have to have as much light. So that's where, and they'll be taller. That's why this is a lot more room. And then these will be for my starts. So I just got these in today. I had to buy new ones because all of mine were just, well, you can see some of my old ones here. They're just, you know, they get brittle. A lot of mine were leaking. So I bought some new ones. And then I still have to clean these up from last year. And I have more in an outdoor shed that I have to pull in. But I will have 4 shelves of 4 trays each, so 16 trays. And these, let's see, I think this one is, how many is this? I think this might be 50 starts, this one, and this is 128 starts, and I have a mixture. So yeah, I'm very, very excited that this is coming along, and I can't wait to show you. And then I've got a bunch of junk up there, show you how it progresses through the season. So what else I have in here? I have this little cabinet that holds all my fertilizer and stuff. And then, like I said, I had Daniel put this wood here on top of the sink so I could have a place, you know, I have my little seeds. I've gone through my seeds to determine how much more I needed to purchase this year. And there's another tray there. So yeah, that's my garden room. Just make do with what I've got. I know some of you out there, I've seen you're doing them in your dining rooms, in your bedrooms. You know, you can start seeds anywhere. You just got to get the grow lights. Let me turn this around again. You just got to get the grow lights. I love these with both red and blue light sources. And some heat mats. So I have the, which is 4 foot. It's still, I just unrolled it and he turned it on, so it hasn't laid flat yet. And then I have the little heat mats that just go right underneath the trays. You know, just do what you can and start some seeds. And then, you know, I've shown you all before, I can pull it out again, those videos of how we did the raised garden beds outside, because we have limestone and so we can't really till here. It's just ridiculous that we cannot till. But I'll tell you, it has made a world of difference. It's so much easier to garden. I love it. It's easy to weed. It's easy to keep neat. I'm so happy that we were forced to do raised garden beds. In fact, I'm going to buy a couple more this year because I've got room out there. And so I'll show you that again. If you've, weren't following me last year, I'll show you that. Okay, that's my live today. And one day I'm going to sit down and have a cup of tea with you. All right. Have a great day. I hope you're doing fabulous, and comment or send me a DM on what might be keeping you stuck, and we can talk through it. And then, also, thank you so much for, I got some new subscribers on YouTube. I'm not there yet, so I still need some followers. So if you can go and follow me on YouTube, Tami Holloman, I would be so grateful. All right. Have a great Saturday and see you next time.